Welcome back to African American Shadow Boxing TV. I'm your host, Grandmaster Rogers. Tonight, we're going to be talking about UFC 132. Cain Velasquez versus Junior Dos Santos for the UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Now, this one is going to be, in my opinion, a great matchup. Now, talking about UFC 131, Shane Carwin just could not keep up with Junior Dos Santos. Junior Dos Santos outclassed Shane Carwin in every round and pretty much cut him up with strikes, and it was just not pretty to see at all. It even looked like Shane Carwin kind of got old in the ring. Now, Mark Munoz from Vallejo, California, born in Japan, but I'm also from Vallejo, California, so that's why you see the big smile. I take pride in the fact that a hometown guy did good. I thought he could have been a little bit more crisp with his techniques, with his stand-up, but he had great takedown defense, and he pulled out the win, over Damian Maia. And so big ups to Mark Munoz. And Kenny Florian looked good. I'm not sure if I'm with him on this going down in weight, because he's going to have to come up against Jose Aldo. And you out there know that African American Shadow Boxing is a great fan of Jose Aldo. So we'll see how that works out for Kenny Florian. But Kenny Florian actually won against a game fighter. First round was pretty tough for him. Diego Munoz was really game and really strong, had some nice stand-up, but he kind of ran out of gas later on, and Kenny Florian popped him with a elbow that busted his skull, and man, the fight continued because he's a tough guy, but it was all Kenny Florian after that. And so that's the way UFC 131 went. But I'd like to talk about Junior Dos Santos and Cain Velasquez. Now, I told you last episode that we were going to be talking about Brock Lesnar and Junior Dos Santos, but Brock Lesnar fell ill. And now we have a great matchup anyway with Cain Velasquez and Junior Dos Santos. But after this performance, I just don't think that Junior Dos Santos is as intense as Cain Velasquez. It appears to me that Junior Dos Santos doesn't have the stand-up skills and crisp technique with his stand-up game as does Cain Velasquez. Now, we know that they're always talking about Junior Dos Santos being excellent on the ground, but Cain should be able to stuff him with great takedown defense and keep it up, so he can do everything that he was able to do with Brock Lesnar with the stand-up. So this is my prediction. Cain Velasquez in 2. But Junior Dos Santos deserves this, and so do we fans deserve this fight here. A little bit of local news. Sean the Chisel Rogers is going to forego his professional boxing career and is now training in Fairfield, California at the Humble Dragon Mixed Martial Arts Academy for his first debut in MMA in the King of the Cage. I am very proud of you, Sean the Chisel Rogers, and I know, what people don't know about this young man is that he is a state champion wrestler from Nevada, been training in martial arts all his life, and was a great young boxer, up and coming, and just needs a few little things to bring him up to speed in MMA, like some knees, elbows, and those leg kicks, and a little bit of submission work, and he's going to be a force. So remember that name, Sean the Chisel Rogers. And also like to give big ups to Master Peg for coaching him and helping him along in his MMA career. And that does it for us here at African American Shadow Boxing TV. I'd just like to say subscribe to the Family Buana channel, and also give us your comments on what you think about UFC 132 and how well Junior Dos Santos will do against the heavyweight champion of the world, Cain Velasquez. I'm your host, Grandmaster Rogers, and you're watching African American Shadow Boxing TV.